The suspension of the executive order means previously banned immigrants and refugees are again entering the country. Before the judge's decision, the travel ban caused another weekend of protests around the country. Demonstrators also gathered in London, Berlin, Paris, and Hong Kong. Tony Dokoupil is outside Terminal 4 at New York's JFK Airport. It is the biggest point of entry in the U.S. for people flying from abroad. Tony, good morning.
Good morning. Volunteer immigration lawyers in the terminal behind me monitoring the situation say there have been no major problems with people trying to get into the U.S. since the ban was lifted late Friday into Saturday. But if President Trump's executive order is reinstated, travelers could once again face legal uncertainty.
This was the reunion Amar Abdullah had hoped to experience Thursday, until his brother and sister were stopped from boarding their Egypt Air flight. With President Trump's order temporarily suspended, the siblings, who were from Yemen, were finally allowed into the U.S. Sunday night.
How was it getting through?
That was very easy.
Abdul Sabor Jamal greeted his Yemeni wife and young daughter at Chicago's O'Hare Airport. A refugee from war-torn Ethiopia, Jamal is now a U.S. citizen with degrees from Stanford and Yale and studying to be a doctor.
I have always believed in the institutions of this country, foundation on which this country was built. You know, it's about justice, it's about compassion. So it's a great moment.
Last week, the family of this 4-month-old Iranian girl couldn't get her a visa. Now she will be allowed to fly to Oregon for life-saving heart surgery. Renee Paradis is one of the volunteer lawyers helping travelers at JFK.
We're trying to make sure that everyone that we came in contact with who was deported, who was turned away at the airport, has learned of the change and is making arrangements to come here as quickly as possible.
President Trump warned about the dangers of lifting the ban, tweeting, "Many very bad and dangerous people may be pouring into our country. A terrible decision." But others are celebrating. The reprieve to the ban led to emotional scenes in Denver, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and other airports nationwide.
Once people get into the United States, is there a risk that they could be ejected?
There's always a risk of deportation if the rules change, but obviously any such attempt by the administration will be challenged by the lawyers who have been doing such great work in the courts this past week.
And according to the United Nations, the travel ban upended plans to resettle about 800 refugees here in the U.S. last week. But the lawyers here at JFK say that over the weekend, about a dozen people with reinstated visas were in fact able to get in. Gail?
All right, Tony, thank you.